And you're essentially a visitor in your own home at this point.
Yes.
Why?
It's unlivable. You can't live in it. There's no way. There's no plumbing. There's no toilets. There's no water. There's nothing.
That was last September when we first reported on 71-year-old Joanna Goodall's case. In January 2019, she called Ruderman Plumbing for a leaky shower, a fix originally estimated to cost $250, but that ballooned to over $4,000 when a technician told Joanna there was a disconnected sewer pipe.
About 4 hours later, he came in and he told me I had to vacate the house, that in the process they found a 10-foot sinkhole underneath the front of my house.
New cost, $28,000. Another company, Bulmer Restoration, showed up to start the work. They told Joanna they found asbestos, so they had to tear out drywall. Work she says she did not authorize that effectively demoed nearly every room in the house. Both Ruderman and Bulmer Restoration are owned by the same man, Eduardo Arredondo. The Nevada State Contractors Board charged Arredondo with more than 100 violations, including fraudulent or deceitful acts, failure to comply with contract, bidding beyond scope of license, and abandonment. The state found his companies guilty, revoked their licenses last October, and fined them nearly $1 million. A portion of justice.
Well, it's been 3.5 years.
But not much help for Joanna. She was forced to move out of state, living with relatives while still making mortgage payments on her unlivable home.
I mean, it still hurts if I stop to think about it, but I've managed to get through it. But basically, when it first started, for the first 1.5 years, I was devastated. I didn't know which way to turn. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how this could happen to anyone.
That's something we might have to cut.
Plumber Michael Beebe couldn't understand it either. Within hours of seeing our original report,
I thought of my mom.
He emailed saying he wanted to help.
Let me see that tape. As contractors, we're constantly having to fight off battles like these. Contractors that come in, you hear the nightmare stories, and unfortunately, we have to fight off that reputation. And there are a lot of good companies out here in Vegas, but it just, messes it up for everybody.
His company, 702 Plum Air, is fixing Joanna's plumbing and installing faucets and vanities for free.
Well, first and foremost is getting her working toilets, and that's kind of what we're working on right now. She doesn't have a working toilet in either one of these bathrooms here.
He's my hero. He is totally my hero right now.
Remember that supposed sinkhole Bulmer Restoration says they found under Joanna's house?
Never once. I've never seen a sinkhole, period, here in Vegas. And we've cut open a whole bunch of slabs before.
Joanna says the experience left her with a sinking feeling.
The whole system failed me. Nevada failed me. Nevada failed me. I would swear at that time I would never buy in Nevada again. I wanted to be rid of Nevada, but I couldn't because I was stuck here making payments on a house I couldn't live in.
Now, thanks to contractors like Michael Beebe, Joanna can finally move forward.
I think I would have been overlooked entirely if it wasn't for Channel 13.
Eduardo Arredondo did not respond to our call for comment for this story. He filed for bankruptcy last spring. The Contractors Board has a total of 15 filed claims for recovery funds related to Bulmer and Ruderman. They've heard 4 cases so far, and each of those homeowners got at least some of their money back. Joanna wasn't one of them. Darcy Spears, 13 Investigates.